Alright students, if you're still having trouble with 6.2 graphing linear equations, I made a little video to help you out with this. So this is method 1 using some tables. So here are the steps that you want to follow. Step number 1, you want to make sure that you're solving for y, or that y is already by itself. Another way to say that is to isolate the y variable. Okay. Now step number 2 is going to be to complete a t-chart table. And that's where you're going to choose 4 input values. You're going to plug each one of them in and find out your output for each. Step 3 is to plot each ordered pair. So once you have your answers there, you'll have an ordered pair, an x and a y. And then once you plot that on a graph, you will connect the points with a straight line, and that is the graph of your line. So let's take a look at an example here. Okay, here's my first example. X plus 4. Y equals x plus 4, so I'm going to use some values. I'll just use -1, 0, 1, and 2. And so one at a time, I'm going to input these values. I'm going to say that the answer y is equal to -1 plus 4, which in this case, y is equal to 3. So when I type in -1, I'm going to get in a 3. The next one, y equals 0 plus 4. You can see here that y is going to equal 4, so when I have 0, I get a 4. And then I do the same for the other two. 1 plus 4 gives me 5. And then last but not least, 2 plus 4, well, that gives me 6. Okay, and so I have my ordered pairs here. There's one ordered pair, another, third, and a fourth. Right? -1, 3, 0, 4, 1, 5, and 2, 6. Okay, so now if I go to a graph, I just happen to have one available, I can plot these points. I go to -1, positive 3, 0, positive 4, 1, 5, 2, 6. And as you can see here, it is creating a straight line right through those points. And you can continue that. Put little arrows at the end, and you're complete. So that's one example of an easy line there. I'll have a second video with slightly different numbers and a third video where you actually have to solve for y. So look for that next.